All right, y'all, it's that time. We've got the raid recap videos. I love that Plarium does this. They're so fun, going and showing everything that you've kind of done over the last year and just giving you various stats and stuff. My main game, BDO, Black Desert Online, used to do this kind of thing, like where they'd do something similar and they'd like show like how many like treasure items and things people collected over the year. And I always love that kind of stuff. So big props to them for making these videos. Super excited to check mine out. And let's actually jump into it, see what we've done over the last year. That's me. Is that Kaja on the statue right there?
Greetings, friend. Let's see what the cards have to say about you. You've seen it all. You're quite the summoner.
Summon champions. What do we got here? 214 rares. I think this means 248. Yeah, this has got to be unique champions. 67 legendaries. Have I really summoned 67 legendaries in the last year? Or is this all time? I'd have to check. That seems really surprising to me. I don't feel like I've pulled that many shards, but maybe. I feel like this might be like on my entire account since the beginning. Let's see what else we got in it. 10 6-star champion souls. Maybe I believe that. I'm trying to think of which 6-star souls I've pulled. I don't know.
But you have your favorites.
A few rares here and there. Okay, my most used champions: Arbiter, Georgid, Warlord, and Mithrala. Mithrala is a really interesting one to me. This must have been when I farmed a bunch of Spider. This is probably Spider, because I use Mithrala and Akhenaten to farm Spider, and then I also use Mithrala in Ice Golem and Shogun and Hydra. It's kind of interesting to see her show up on the list. Arbiter, Georgid, Warlord are just because of Arena. And then Stultus is a weird one. Stultus is Arena. Stultus is Dragon. Oh, you know what? He was my Minotaur farmer before I got Quintus, or before I started using Quintus for that. So that might be why he's showing up. That's kind of interesting. I'm a little surprised to see Stultus show up so many places. I did use him a lot though earlier on in the year. He was like, that was kind of why I made him my first 6-star, because early on he was like my main arena nuker and like a bunch of stuff, or at least live arena nuker.
You're an intrepid dungeoneer.
All right, what else we got in here? Dragon's Lair. So this is normal dragon, 17,000 runs. That's interesting. Let's see how many hard I've done. Wow, I've done 14,000 hard and 17,000 normal. Yeah, you can tell that I've done a lot more farming of dragon this year compared to last year. I think this is because of the advent of triple speed in drop rate events. I just farm like super hard during those events, and I'm spending a bit more on energy than I used to. So yeah, that's crazy though, that my number of hard is 14,000. My number of normal is 17. Because I'm sure this is all time, not just this year, because I didn't farm normal ever before. Like since hard mode came out, I've never farmed normal outside of like very, very limited amount. 8,300 Fire Knight, 3,000 in hard Fire Knight, 7,000 in Ice Golem, and 1,600 in hard. Yeah, I really just don't farm a lot of Fire Knight. I don't farm a lot of Ice Golem, to be honest. I mean, there's the new sets that are pretty nice, but in Ice Golem, but I just mostly into PvP these days, and I just need speed and accuracy gear. With Lethal and Merciless and Rathalos, or Savage, I guess they're calling it now, Fire Knight is just less important. And I couldn't farm Fire Knight hard 10 until I got the second newt, so. Spider, we've done 7,000 normal. Okay. I'm curious to see the hard. 8,900 on hard. Wow, I've actually farmed more hard Spider than I have normal. Very interesting. I don't think I'm going to farm Spider much anymore. I used to be like, Spider was like my go-to dungeon to farm when I was like trying to complete a Dungeon Divers event or something. When I needed to farm dungeons but didn't have to farm a specific dungeon, I would always farm Spider. But now I'm just farming Dragon. I just get... honestly, it was partly the Fatalis Dungeon Divers, or Hero's Path, or whatever it was, that I tried to complete with Dungeon Divers. I did a ton of Spider, like 17,000. No, how much energy did I spend on that? Spent 15,000 gems on energy, and it like almost all went to farming Spider. and I got nothing. Like, I got like 1 or 2 upgrades, like minor upgrades for secondary champions. I didn't even get very many like attempts at like a quad speed roll or anything like that for a champion I actually cared about. And that kind of made me realize like just farming with accessories coming out, like set accessories coming out, the set bonuses for all that stuff is just so good that I haven't got a lot of value out of spiders, so I am not farming it much
And
anymore.
have amassed their fortune.
Okay, this will be interesting. 18,000 total accessories, 1,000 mythical. This has got to be lifetime, I think. 56. Oh wait, that's accessories. 56,000 artifacts. Okay, maybe this isn't lifetime. 5,500 mythicals. I wonder if this includes things like Hydra accessories and stuff like that, because that's going to obviously weight more towards mythicals and legendaries.
You're a legend of the arena.
All right, let's see, we got an arena here. I won 14,000 arena offense battles, 2,677. Been in platinum. I've never done a platinum finish though, but
Conqueror of the Demon Lord.
Demon Lord. I don't really do anything in Demon Lord, just farm it every day. Oh, I do want to mention this. Okay, this is crazy. I want you to watch this number if you watch these other like reaction videos of other content creators showing how many Demon Lord fights they do. I think this is really interesting. I think this tells you a lot about the type of player that person is and how min-maxy they are about using all these arena resources. Not arena resources, just resources in general. There are 14,600 keys if you get 4 keys every day. I think that's the number, 14,600. I've done 1,515 fights. That means I've done more than 4 Demon Lord fights every single day for the entire year. And I never like buy these keys or anything. I don't even buy packs that have these keys or anything. The only way I get any extra keys is at like updates when they give us a key for that, or like clan boss, or not clan boss, CVC gives you keys, which is wild. Like I've literally done more than 4 Demon Lord fights every single day for the entire year. I've been looking at other people and seen like how many they do, and most people, I haven't seen anyone who else has got even close to this. Most people are at like 1,000, which, to be fair, like, is it really important to do normal or hard Demon Lord every day? I mean, no, but I pretty much use every single resource on my account every single day. Like nothing gets wasted at all. And I think playing like that definitely takes a lot of time, but it does really help you in terms of like building a super strong account without spending a lot of money. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. More than 4 Demon Lord fights per day on average. 3, 9. Oh yeah, I had a couple runs that failed. So that's interesting because we got this here. 375. So obviously it would be what, 356 if I did Ultra Nightmare every single day. I messed up a few times and like took gear off one of my champions or something like that, and then had to rerun a few Ultra Nightmare keys, but that's kind of interesting. So I've lost like what, 19 keys over the year. 102,000. 736 ultimate chests.
Of the Hydra.
What do we got? 47 Hydra fights. 384 million. I think that's only on Nightmare. 6 Hydra Clash victors. I'm really curious what this number is for most people, whether 6 is good or bad, to see how my clan's been doing in general, but it's interesting.
Well, this is a surprise.
Oh yeah, check this out. Boom! What do you know? I have the fastest Kaja in the entire world. That's hilarious. I've been seeing champions or people posting some of these. I saw like a few content creators. I think Saf had like crit damage on some champion, highest crit damage in the world. But I feel like this one's pretty cool. Fastest Kaja in the entire world. I mean, I think that's certainly plausible. Most people who are the kind of people who could make champions faster than me typically don't use Kaja. They typically use like Sifi or other champions. But since I don't have Sifi, Kaja 425 speed currently. She's going to be a lot faster too eventually if I can only get those blessings done. But that's interesting that that's the fastest Kaja in the whole world is my Kaja. It's kind of interesting to know because it means I'll never have to worry about someone's Kaja being faster than me. But to be fair, No one runs Kaja. I almost never see her in live arena, which is a damn shame because she's an amazing champion. But anyway, that's super funny. Fastest Kaja in the world.
Accomplished much, but your destiny holds more. May fortune smile upon you, my friend.
All right, there we go. Pretty good. That's our recap. Very excited about that, Kaja. Thank you to Plarium again for doing these videos. Love this stuff. And keep an eye on the channel for the next video. Subscribe. Oh, we just hit 2,000 subscribers, by the way. I hit 2,000 subscribers like this morning. So thank you, everyone, to subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click the button. You know, we're, what, a quarter of the way to the test server. That's exciting. All right, I'll see you later. Cheers.